Hey everyone, I'm Matt Morales, and I am a music and vocal producer here at 101 Recording, recording choir vocals for Stacey Ryan's new album. One of my favorite processes is stacking vocals, and what's really great and efficient about today is, Stacey's an incredible singer and musician, knows harmonies and is able to lay out all the backgrounds that we needed in order to stack a choir. And basically what I do is just take 4 or 5 tracks and layer them with everyone singing all the different parts, and there you go. You have a 50-person choir all of a sudden. Normally when I'm recording choir and stacking, I'm using small diaphragm condensers, but today actually we're trying out the AEA N13 ribbons, and they're amazing. To be honest, I think they're super transparent. Basically, if you're in the room and you're listening, that's exactly how it sounds, and it translates directly onto the microphone.
Lead me on, let me down, on so long, cut me out.
I think one of the coolest things about today was that, we knew we were going into this project working in Atmos. So yeah, I called our buddy Matt Cerritos, who's mixing the whole album in Atmos, and just kind of asked him, hey, like, what would we need in order to help serve, you, but also the music and bring it into the Atmos space? And he recommended, a few of the AEA microphones that we use today.
I'm Matt Cerritos. I'm an Atmos mixer. Most notably, I've gotten to work on the most recent Kendrick Lamar record, St. Vincent and Billie Eilish. It's been really exciting to work with the Stacey Ryan team, Matt, James, and Stacey. They are very excited about what Atmos can do. They like the technology, so it's been fun to have them a part of the mixing process and the experimenting of what is capable within the format. So it was really nice when I heard that they were doing this, because then we could actually set up some microphones in the pursuit of trying to find a way to push the boundaries of what Atmos is doing by setting up specific microphones that will be used within that mixing format. Shout out to my friend Justin Gray, who's a mixer in Canada, mastering engineer, who is also doing some research into arrays, and he kind of pointed me in some directions through doing sort of cobbling together what other people have done and what AEA had available. I was able to work with the AEA team to sort of come up with an idea of what utilizing the figure eights plus the hypercardioids to develop a system that will translate to Atmos. So that configuration is going to be the N13s. Those are the main spot mics that are on the left and right. Then we are using 2 R44s. That would be sort of the sides, and so they're looking out, facing towards the sides of the room. But then above the center, about 7 feet up, there are 4 KU 5As that are positioned at all 4 corners, about 45 degrees down, to sort of capture the room. The choir it's just a 3-piece, so it wasn't like a huge choir, so it was, to get that energy, we thought pointing them down instead of up was a smart move to do.
I think one of the key things about working in pop music and just music in general, I have an unfair advantage. I get to work with one of the most incredible musicians I know, my brother. He's my production partner, and between the both of us, we have like such an incredible network of, really friends that are incredible musicians, instrumentalists, vocalists, you name it. And I think one of the things is, you can bring those people in, and we trust them to operate in such a professional level where it's like everything is so efficient. And realistically in 2025, you have to be fast. You can't waste time. I mean, studios cost a lot of money, and we get the luxury of being here, and we're blessed to be here, but like everyone's got to be on their A game. Less is more, keep it simple, right? And I think today, we were trying to streamline everything, and AEA hooked us up with the 1029 stereo compressors. And what I love about those is, there's not really coloring. Like the microphone's very transparent and easy to use. We were just trying to get it to not clip, but kind of glue everything together. And that was perfectly achieved by the 1029 compressors. Hey guys, this is Matt Morales from the 11, and it's been a few months since we recorded my good friends Jaden, Naari, and Jackie, aka the best choir backing vocals in the world, for Stacey Ryan's new album that's out now called Blessing in Disguise. I just wanted to kind of break down and give you a little insight on how I took the individual tracks and all the different microphone setups, compiled them all together to make one epic sounding choir. All right, guys, so here I have Good to Be Alone, and I'm going to be breaking down the mix and kind of showing you how we took Stacey's background vocals and expanded on that with the choir vocals from Jaden, Ari, and Jackie. Okay, so here we have Stacey's main vocal, background vocals.
Good to be alone, good to be alone, good to be alone.
Love it. She sounds great. She also did some harmonies. Let me throw in the harmonies there.
Good to be alone, good to be alone, good to be alone.
So when I'm stacking choir vocals, there's a few different ways I kind of like to do it. In this session, we wanted to get as big of a sound since we only had 3 singers. So basically what I did was we had them do the harmonies, all 3 of them doing a different harmony, and then we had all of them also do each harmony separate. So let me just go and show you kind of what I mean by that.
Good to be alone, good to be alone, good to be alone.
Cool, so we got the tenor part right there. 35, let's see, this one is...
Good to be alone, good to be alone, good to be alone.
That's great. That's the 3 of them doing the different parts. Sounds amazing. And basically what I do is I kind of take all these tracks and then I compile them down to a 2-track. And then that's one take. And then I'll just keep layering on that.
Good to be alone, good to be alone, good to be alone.
Woo! Singing. That's high. I'm so happy I didn't have to sing that. So yeah, kind of what I mean by taking all the tracks. So these are obviously all the individual takes from all the different mics. And what I'll do is, which I've already done in this session, let me just deactivate these. I can kind of show you what I mean in terms of all the different choir takes now. So all those tracks now became one 2-track. Let me just play each one individually.
Good to be alone, good to be alone, good to be alone.
Nice. Another one.
Good to be alone, good to be alone, good to be alone.
Okay, let's start adding things in.
Good to be alone, good to be alone, good to be alone.
Sticking it up already. Let's add 2. Let's go crazy. Let's add 3 more.
Good to be alone, good to be alone, good to be alone.
I mean, yeah, you could already start hearing the difference. Play these.
Good to be alone, good to be alone, good to be alone.
So it's really just about the blend. And the hardest part is when you're in the room. Mic placement is everything, and positioning of the choir members, just to get a nice even blend. That way one vocal or one harmony is not sticking out more than the other. And yeah, you just keep stacking them. And you can see here how many takes this is. Oh, one thing that was fun on this record is that we did chatter tracks and we did claps as well in the room with the choir. So let me just show you those real quick. They add a nice little layer of like ambience and party to the song. It feels really good. That's this right here. So good. So good. Adds so much life to the record, and you kind of don't really hear it, but you feel it. And I think that's what makes the record so lively. So I've already kind of broken down all the individual tracks, how I compiled all the choir tracks with Stacey's backgrounds. Let me give you a nice little acapella with all the vocals together so you can kind of hear the blend. Cool. So now this is Stacey's vocals with all the choir vocals. And Corey.
It's good to be alone, good to be alone, it's good to be alone. It's good to be alone, it's good to be alone, it's good to be alone. It's good to be alone. Good to be alone. It's 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 good to be alone.
And there you have it. Studio magic. I mean, it all starts with incredible foundation, and Stacey gave that to us with the background vocals, Jaden, Nari, and Jackie, incredible vocalists. Once you take all that, put it all together, and stack it up, you get this incredible, epic sounding vocal sound. So that's the breakdown for the stereo mix on all the choir vocals. Make sure that you check out the whole album by Stacey Ryan named Blessing in Disguise on Apple Music, because you'll actually get to experience the Atmos mixes that Matt did, which are insane, and it's truly an immersive experience. And if you think this sounds epic, wait till you hear that.
Sometimes it just feels good to be